Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I make these little candy cursors. This one's made with mini pony beads, but I'm going to be using the big ones. For the outside, which I'm going to be using green, you need 24. For the inside, which I'm going to be using these clear sparkly yellows, you need 18. You're going to need string. You can use elastic stretch cord, or you can use fishing line, whichever you prefer. I prefer fishing line. You're going to need scissors. Alright, let's start. First, what you're going to want to do is pull an arm's length or more of fishing line. And just cut that off. Alright. So I like to take a lighter when I'm doing these, because there are going to be different colors on top of each other, which I'm going to be using this as a pattern. So what I like to do is take a lighter and I burn one of the ends to mark a top string. Alright, so the pattern is going to go as followed. 2 green beads on each string, let those fall down. Now you're going to take one of your yellow beads or your inside color, whichever one, and pull that down just like that. Now here's where having one string marked is going to be good. You're going to put a yellow bead on your top string and a green bead on your bottom string and let those fall. Next bead will be a green bead. Now you're going to want to put 2 yellow beads, 1 yellow bead on both strings, two more yellow beads, now another yellow bead. That's a green bead. Trying to follow the pattern, sorry if I keep pausing. Should look like this by now. Well, the yellow beads should be on the top and the green beads should be on the bottom. Alright, now we did 1 yellow bead, correct? Yes. And you're going to put a yellow bead on the top string and a green bead on the bottom string. Get that in here. Let those fall down. Now you're going to put on your green bead, and that will be the end of this row. As you can tell, we are doing an even peyote stitch, so you're just going to tie that off. Okay, so after you've tied your candy bracelet, well, not bracelet, well, you've tied it, you want to put on a green bead and pull it up through this yellow bead, like so, and it should look like this. Now as the pattern continues, you're going to put on a yellow bead, pull it through this next yellow bead right here. Oop. Pull it tight. Put on another yellow bead, pull it through here. Now the next bead in the pattern will be another yellow bead. Pull it through the yellow bead right next to it. Now top off the row, you're going to put on a green bead. Pull it through the very last bead in your row. And it should look like this. Now you're going to come back up through this green bead that you just put on. And you're going to put on another green bead. Pull it through the yellow right next to it. And it should look like this. Now the next bead will be a yellow. You're going to come through this yellow bead right here. Now another yellow bead. Pull it through the next yellow bead. Now the last bead, I'm going to put on another green bead. Oop, I dropped it. Pull it through the green bead right here. And now it should look like this. You're going to come back up through that green bead that you just put back on.
Now let's find gold and set this off.
Now you're going to go back, put another green bead on, and go through this yellow here. I ended up going through this one, so I had to refix it. Alright, back to putting the green bead on and going through the yellow right beside it. And you're going to want to put a yellow on. Go through the next yellow bead, like so. And now finally a green bead. And it should look like this.
What kind of people are you?
I'm going to go back up through this one.
This isn't a joke. This will become a monster just like you. And what are you?
Now you're going to want to put on the last yellow bead for this top piece.
Have mercy. I lose my child.
And now a green bead.
Bring me back.
And now you're going to go back up through this green bead that you just put on. And add 2 more green beads.
What? Did they take the page?
Now, to ensure that this bead doesn't go anywhere, you're going to want to pull your string down through the next green bead.
Great job. I'm going to take this and
Now down through this yellow bead here.
I found the key. The key to free the author. Karen, hold on. What do you do? We don't know what's going to happen. Just let us handle things. But I found the key. Henry, it's too dangerous. Go.
Now you want to go back up through the yellow bead here and then back out through this bead and then into the green bead.
Never mind, Henry. If we keep this up, we're not different
And now you're going to want to come back up through that bead. Make sure everything is tight. And you're going to put on the last green bead for this row. Now you're just going to go down through here to keep it there. Or not. Down through this green bead. And then just leave your string right there because you're going to need it later on in the pattern. Now we're going to move down to the bottom. So just flip it over and bring your string up through this green bead here. And now you're going to add a green bead. And now you're going to want to put on a yellow bead.
What are you doing in there?
And pull it through this yellow bead right here. And now to get over to here, you're going to want to go down through this one and this one, up through that one. And then back up through the next bead. And now we're going to put on a green bead, and then that will be the end of your little cursor tail. Bring your string back up through this green bead that you just put back on, and down through this next green bead. That way you can get it ready. Now you're going to put on a green bead and come through this one.
We're just sending the darkness into the vessel, right?
Not want anything with darkness like this living on in your family. I am sending
Now you're going to need to get back to the bead that you just put on. You're coming out of this yellow bead right here. So you're going to go down through this bead here. And then back up through this green bead right below the one that you just put on. And then come back through the bead that you just put on. That way you're coming out the right way. Now you're going to put on your last yellow bead and come through this yellow bead here. You're almost done. And now put on a green bead. Come back up through this bead that you just put on. Now we're going to add a green bead. And another green bead. Just let the green bead fall. Now this is going to back into regular peyote. This bead is loose. So you're going to take the string that you were working with a little bit ago. It should be coming out of this bead still. You're going to want to go through the yellow bead right here. We're going to do kind of a zigzag with going through these beads. Now you're going to want to come up through these two yellow beads right here. Right above the one that you just went through.
What are we going to tell him?
Tell him he was wrong. The page disintegrated. We'll figure something out. Let's just burn it and worry about it later.
Now you're going to want to come up through these last 3 beads, these 2 beads, and then down through these 2.
I think her enough to give it up. You don't know why and take it away. Ginny, she's finally forgotten my friend. I went to her for help with something. With her secret. She's kept it. She's risked her life.
Come down through this yellow bead here and back up through the
By destroying the chance
other green.
end it.
Maybe there's another way.
No, David! After Cora, after I killed Cora?
Now we're going to do just like a normal peyote and take the string that you were just weaving through everything and come up through and do a ladder. Just like so. Both strings should be coming out of either end of the bead. Now you're going to want to put on your green bead. Just like so. Now, to tie this off, you're going to bring this string right here through this bead, and then through the bead that your other string's coming right out of. Or you can, well, yeah. It's going to have your knot hidden. Now just tie it off, and we'll be back. Now that it's tied, just cut off the excess string. And you're going to take one string that you just cut off. You can throw away the other one. And this is for the point. The point right here. You want to take your string, put both sides through these 2 beads.
We're doing nothing of the sort.
She'll never help us.
Like so. Now you're going to take the last bead, put it on both strings, and then come back down through the 2 beads that you just put the strings on.
Hey,
Just gonna need some time.
all this is work. Your parents are with it. He's gonna be
Like that. Now just tie it off. Cut off the excess. And there you go. Cute little candy cursor. Now, for updates on what's going to be coming on this channel, I'm going to be doing a bead review for beads that I just got on Consumer Crafts, and yeah, and some more candy trades, but that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.